Morning, my dear students. Welcome to the science class. This is my part 2 video. In my previous video, I had explained you Sunita Williams' experience staying in space. So Sunita described view of the earth from the spaceship. She tells that earth looks so beautiful and amazing. The curved shape of the earth could be seen clearly from the space. Now, if we see the picture of a globe and the earth, we will find some difference. We will see some lines on the globe or map, but in real, we don't find any lines on the earth because the division is not done in real earth. The division of countries is done by us. All the lines on the map or globe is done by us. The horizontal lines are called latitudes while the vertical lines are called longitudes. Now, do you know, my dear children, which is the natural satellite of the earth? The earth has only one natural satellite, that is moon. It appears big because the distance of the moon from the earth is less than between the earth and the sun. The moon appears as the brightest object in the sky after the sun, but it does not have its own light. It reflects the light of the sun. There is no life on the moon. Its gravity is almost 1/6 of the Earth's gravity. The objects feel lighter on the moon's surface due to less gravity. A satellite is an heavenly body which revolves around the planets, and we see moon in different shapes. Suppose if we see full moon tonight, we will see a crescent moon means a half moon. After a week, after 15 days, we may not see a moon at all. A full moonlight is called Purnima, and where there is no moon, it is called new moon or Amavasya. It takes 15 days from Purnima to Amavasya, and the next 15 days from next Amavasya to next Purnima. In our country, many festivals are associated with moon, that is Eid, Holi, Karwa Chauth, Budh Purnima, Diwali, Raksha Bandhan. We may see some other things also in the sky like artificial satellites. So what is an artificial satellite? An artificial satellite is an object that people have made and launched into orbit using rockets. There are currently over 1,000 active satellites orbiting the earth. The size, altitude and design of a satellite depend on its purpose. Now look at this photograph of the earth taken from the spaceship. From such photographs today, we know what the earth looks like. But thousands of years ago, people could only imagine what the earth looked like. Scientists tried hard to find out how big is the earth, how does it go around. We can see constellations also. It is group of stars which makes a particular shape. Sometimes we see a shooting star, that is meteoroid. Meteoroids are the rock particles that moves in the space. As they enter the Earth's atmosphere, they catches fire and known as shooting stars. Now you can see the picture. What else can we see in the sky? We can see stars, constellations, planets like Venus, Mercury, etc., sun, moon and meteoroids. So what we have learnt? We have learnt Earth is the only planet where life exists. The Earth's natural satellite is the moon. There is no gravity on the moon. The area outside the earth is the space. So my dear children, with the beautiful view of the earth and space, we complete our chapter. Now I will explain you the true and false and fill-ups of the chapter number 11, Sunita in Space. First, true false. You see the moon rising at the same time every day, it's false. Second, from space one cannot make out the land and the sea? It's false. We can make out from the space which part is the land and where is the sea. Number 3. The earth pulls everything towards itself. It's true because of gravitational force. Number 4. Sunita spent more than 12 months in space. It's false. She spent more than 6 months in space. Number 5. Kalpana Chawla was the first woman to walk on moon. It's false. It was Neil Armstrong. Number 6. A spacecraft is a vehicle or machine designed to fly in outer space. It's true. Now fill in the blanks. Number 1. In 1969, Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon. Number 2. In 2007, Sunita Williams set a new record for the longest space flight by a woman. Number 3. We see stars mostly at night. Number 4. A shining object which seems to move with a constant speed in the sky can be a satellite. Number 5. A shooting star is actually a meteorite which catches fire when it enters the Earth's atmosphere. Now you can see the picture of phases of moon. You have to draw this diagram in your science notebook and do all the assignments neatly. My dear children, watch part 1 and part 2 video of the chapter Sunita in Space, and it will be helpful to clear your concept. So thank you all. God bless you all.